Hey guys, welcome to the vlog. I am not a super big fan of this lighting, but you know what? I'm just gonna have to make do. I'm currently in London right now, but I had to prepare in order to come here with my nutrition and my supplements and everything that I needed to stay on track. Right now is currently day 18 of 90 of the 90 Days of Excellence program and journey that I'm going on. So knowing that I was gonna be here in London, there were a few things I needed to bring with me in order to make sure that I would stay on track. I get a lot of questions all the time about how I bring my supplements when I travel, and it's really easy. Usually for the powdered things like my protein, my greens, and my BCAAs, I use Ziploc bags, but I was out of Ziploc bags, so I had to use little Tupperware containers for now. And what I do is essentially just make sure to bring enough servings for each day. So I was all set with my greens, protein, and BCAAs. The multivitamin I take makes it really easy because it's all the vitamins I need in a day in one packet. So I was able to bring just one a day of those. You guys know I am not flying on the plane without my Icon Meals popcorn. It is the perfect snack on the plane. I will say it is a little addictive, so for a 10.5-hour flight, I made sure not to put all the bags in my carry-on. Also, when I travel, that's really important is the Core 21. Core 21 really helps you get deep, restful sleep, which is really important, especially during traveling. Besides that, I knew that I'd be with the Alpha Late crew, so I had to bring a bottle of Remedy for everybody. This really helps with like hangover symptoms so that no one has a headache or anyone feels dehydrated in case we have a few drinks, which definitely will happen. I also brought one level 1 protein bar for each day because it's a simple meal replacement. I can always have it in my bag with me when I'm on the go so that if we're out shooting or out all day long, I always have some sort of meal or protein with me. Now, the most important thing that I probably brought was my prepared meals. Now, before Icon Meals, I used to cook all my own food and put it in my own containers. So it's the same thing. If you guys are traveling, just cook all your food ahead of time. Make sure to put it in the freezer and then fit as many as you can into a lunch cooler. So I use 6-pack bags and it's the smaller one of all of them. And I actually make sure that all the food is frozen. I put it in the 6-pack bag and then I put that 6-pack bag inside my big suitcase that goes underneath the plane. And all the food still was frozen even after a 10.5-hour flight, which is much longer total travel time from the time that the food left my fridge to the time that I got to London and put the food inside the freezer here at the Airbnb. And it was all still frozen and fresh, and it's amazing because I have all of my delicious meals. Every time that we get back from the gym or something, I just pop one in real quick. I already have a meal. It's healthy, good to go, and I'm not like craving or wanting anything else. And I also don't have to spend loads of money out eating restaurants every single day. So that's how I prepare when I'm going on a trip. I really hope that that helps you prepare for your next trip. When you are going on a really long travel, like to another country, I think it's really important to get a healthy, nutritious meal in first thing before the flight. So before the flight, I went to one of my favorite places called Urban Plates, and I got a desert barbecue chicken salad, everything on it, and I want bread, and it's to go. I know exactly what to say as soon as I walk up to the to-go line. But it's the most delicious salad. So I started my flight out feeling full, feeling like I had so much nutrition, and I didn't just eat snacks. I noticed that for myself, if I only eat snacks, I kind of feel crappy by the time I get to my destination. So I always overload on water, make sure I've taken my vitamins and my greens, have a healthy salad, and I'm good to go. As you guys can tell, I'm living my best damn healthy life, and it feels amazing. So I hope that you guys can get to that point too. I wanted to get some advice from some of the people in my 90 Days of Excellence program who have a little bit of a different position than me, get advice on how they prepare their weeks for their nutrition plan. So the first person from my program that we're gonna talk to, I'm actually so honored to have her on my channel because she is my sister. Her name is Julia Batinga. She is a mom of 6. She actually homeschools all of them, and I wanted to hear from her, how does she prepare her food and make sure that she puts in effort for her nutrition goals every single week? Because I think if a mom of 6 who also homeschools and does all these other things, if she can do it, I think you guys can too. So if there are other moms out there listening, definitely turn it up and listen to what she has to say now.
Hey guys, Julia Batinga here. I am a wife, a mom to 6 beautiful kids who I get to homeschool, and a doula. I lead a pretty busy life. I have definitely struggled with nutrition. Being a mom, we are so busy, right? Mom life. We are trying to feed the kids healthy and ourselves healthy. Kids can be picky. It can be a totally daunting task. I totally get it. But I have definitely found some tips and advice to overcome this, and I want to share them with you. My biggest excuse would have been exhaustion. In return, being so exhausted meant that I was skipping meals, or I was only eating like little leftovers from the kids' plates, and that was not enough to fuel my body properly for what I needed to do. In return, I was more exhausted, I was less patient and more moody, Not a good situation. Not for me, not for my kids, not for my husband, right? So I want to share with you some tips on how I prep. On Saturdays, I meal prep for the week and order groceries so that I can go to the store and they load them right into my car. On Sundays, I prep 2 proteins and 2 carbs for the week. Throughout the week, I roast vegetables because it's super easy and I have enough time and we're home. Now, I also order 1 Icon meals a day for myself, which I totally love if we are on the go, if we're going to a park or meeting with friends, or we have a last minute thing we have to do. I'm prepped and I'm ready. Heat it up in the microwave, stick it in the car, we are good to go. So I know that if I can do this, you absolutely can too. Mamas, you are worth it.
Yes, Julia, she is absolutely right. Moms, you're so worth putting an effort and time into your nutrition program. It's gonna make you just the absolute best version of you that you can be. You're gonna be the best mom, the best wife, or the best girlfriend, or whatever it is. So put time and effort into it. I promise it's the best decision that you can make for yourself. All right, the next person I wanna talk to from the 90 Days of Excellence program is Brittany. She's actually a NICU nurse and she's switching to nights. So I wanted to know, what about somebody who works a night shift? How do they prepare their meals in order to make sure that they're still successful with their crazy schedule? So let's go ahead and meet Brittany now.
Hey guys, my name's Brittany and I am a full-time NICU nurse. I actually just switched from a stroke unit to the NICU last week. So I will be going from days to nights in about a month, but I think everything I've learned from being on day shift, I think I can take that into night shift. My biggest struggle when it comes to working at 12-hour shifts is finding time for the gym and making sure that I have all my meals prepared ahead of time. What I like to do is sometime at the beginning of the week, I like to prepare all my meals. I make my breakfast, I make overnight oats, I have a morning snack, which is usually like Greek yogurt with granola, and then I prepare my lunch, and I have a protein bar in the afternoon, and then I have all my dinners prepared as well for when I get home. I've found that if I don't have all these meals planned, then with nursing, nurses love food, so there's always snacks in the break room. There's always something. So I found that if I don't have my food prepared, because you're there for 12 hours, so it's a really long shift, and if I don't have my food prepared, then I'm probably gonna eat the donut, the brownies, or the cupcakes, or whatever. Knowing that I have my healthy alternatives really helps keep me on track. My advice for people working long shifts like that is to make sure you prepare all your meals ahead of time and include snacks in there. Don't just make one lunch and think that you're gonna be able to make it through a 12-hour shift. Also, eat breakfast before you leave the house, so that way if someone brought in donuts or something like that, you don't have an excuse to eat it because you're already full from breakfast. And drink lots of water. All right, well, I am going to head into work, so I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day, whatever time you're watching this. Bye.
She's the absolute cutest. Brittany, thank you so much for sharing. Everyone that's watching on my YouTube, the reason why I want to share these different people with you who are all in such different roles in their lives is because I essentially want to give you guys absolutely no excuse to not put time and effort into your nutrition, to not put effort into your exercise, and into making you the best version of yourself. If they're all doing it, you can too. There's one last person that I want you guys to meet and talk to throughout this video. She actually works a full-time regular job. So I want to know, Heidi, how do you prepare for the week ahead with your nutrition program?
Guys, I'm Heidi Tyson and I am a full-time lab technician. I work 9-hour shifts from 7 to 4 every single day, and then I promptly go to the gym afterwards for about an hour and a half. And I'm not home until about 6 p.m. So in order for me to stay on track with my nutrition, I really need to plan ahead. I end up prepping most of my meals that I eat throughout the day to eat at work. So that means breakfast, lunch, and a pre-workout snack. For me, meal prepping is the only way that I can really stay on track, especially when I'm tracking my macros. That way I know exactly what I'm eating because I made the food myself. To be honest, eating healthy at work is probably really easy for me just because I'm always busy at work. I don't have time to really sit down and eat like snacky foods in the break room. Although that struggle does come from time to time. There's always something to celebrate at my job. A pizza party because it's somebody's birthday. There's donuts in the break room for employee appreciation. And I've gotten really good at saying no because I just try to remember my why. What's really important to me? Do I really want that donut or do I want to crush it this week? My struggles come at night when I come home because usually I'm really hungry after my workout and I don't really prep my dinners, so I want food right away, and that usually means I have to make it. One way that I combat this is crock pot meals. Crock pot meals save my life. So just stick chicken with a bunch of flavorings and vegetables in a crock pot and you can make tacos, you can make burrito bowls, you name it. My biggest excuse used to be if something bad happened or if I had a bad day, I would tell myself that I deserved to eat crap food just to make myself feel better. And that's the exact opposite of what you should do. If you have an off day, you should really focus on what you can control, which is your nutrition. So I like to meal prep on the weekends for work. So meal prepping for Monday through Friday. I cook my own meals as I eat them on the weekends, and Saturday nights are my treat nights. If you were struggling to make time for your nutrition like I once was, and still kind of am if I'm being honest, my advice to you is to take time and really find out what healthy meals you truly enjoy. So try new recipes, write down your staple healthy meals that you could eat over and over again, and practice prepping at least one meal a week and take that with you to work or school. And slowly but surely, you're gonna start prepping more and more, and it's gonna be like second nature. So remember, health is not about the weight you lose, but about the life you gain. Every time you eat is an opportunity to give your body what it needs, and your body will thank you.
Okay, I think I literally just got chills listening to her to say that. Health is not about the weight you lose, but about the life that you gain. You guys, you're not losing anything. You're literally gaining life when you put effort into this. I think it's like the most important thing that you could do. So please comment down below and let me know what you guys thought about this video. Please congratulate Julia, Brittany, and Heidi on just kind of coming out here and sharing their tips with you guys. I think it's so beneficial for you guys to see that not only can I do it, but all these other people can do it too, which means that if they can, you can as well. I love you all so much. Make sure to throw the video a thumbs up if you don't mind. Press subscribe if you want to see more videos, and I'll see you in the next video, which will be the first video of my London series. See you guys next time.